So I'm here to solve this Sudoku by Ashish Kumar called Logical Hooks, and it's got some interesting symmetries in the grid, like these upper left and lower right corners each start with like a doubled set of digits to give us one number for sure. We even have two fives that both point into this space. To give these numbers, these two nines point in here to give this 9. And I guess at the start I get a 7 from that and a 7 from this. Something else at the start, there are two ways to really see this. One is that we've got 1s and 3s that point into the center space, and easier ways to just use the digits we get and see that we've got a 4 and 4, placing this 4, placing this 4. And then this 1, 3 again makes a naked single 1, 3 set. But this 1, 3 placement at the start forces this in the center, and so there's a lot of tension being built up by the limited givens being given. Let's see if we can make any more headway from thinking about them. I guess like this 4 being placed puts a 4 here, and that puts a 4 down here, so we've actually made a pair. That should be valuable, and I have this 1 and this 1 working together, so now this one only has this single cell to go to. Get these placements. I haven't marked it in yet, but these two 8s have this set of cells to use. Got these 3 cells for a 9, that's not yet something I will mark. Got these 2 cells for a 6. Got these 2 cells up here for an 8. Got these 2 cells for a 5, that pairs with this set over here. Not yet more from this set. And one thing at these times in the puzzles, you can look at sort of what are the missing digits and look at the open boxes. Like this area has 1, 2, 3, 9 to go, and so I can look at a cell like this and say this is a 2, 3 cell. I won't mark that in. Kind of think through this. This is a 3, 6 cell. This, though, may be a key spot to look at. We've got 4, 7 over here, so 2 and 6 are remaining digits. This is a 2, 6. And 2, 6 is actually a set that also like looks like it's important in this column. 2, 5, 6, 9 is what's in that space. This is a 2, 6, 9 cell. This is actually a 2, 5, 6, 9 cell, has all the options for it. But look at this cell, 5 and 9 see this. So this is 2, 6, this is 2, 6. I'm going to go another color. But outside of my normal notation, there is a naked pair in this puzzle at this point, which is this 2, 6 set. And what does that do for us? Well, first, these 6s eliminate these cells in the center, and the 6 down below eliminates those. And so I think one thing we do is we identify a 5, 6 pair like so. That means a 2 comes in here. And this 2 is tricky, but it's going to set up something immediately in the cell, which we said before was an interesting cell. You know, it doesn't have a 1, a 4, 5, 6, 7, or 9. It has an 8, so this is a 2 or 3, but now 2 is up above. So this is now a new single of a 3. So this is a key moment in the puzzle. There are sort of other things to maybe play with, like this cell, which is empty, has to be a 1 or 3. But the key breakthrough, I think, has to be seeing this 2 pointing pair eliminating a 2 from the cell. And now we have only one option for a 3 here. That puts in this 3, puts in this 1, puts in an either or 1 in these cells, which means we've got to have a 1 up top, which puts a 2 down here. So this is now a 3 and an 8 coming across, but the 8 is only this option. Puts in this 3, puts in a 3, puts in a 1, puts in a 1. The 8s work together to give this 8. The center region still needs another 7, but this is limited. 7 here, puts in a 7, puts in a 4, puts in this 4. I have a 4 coming up in this space, 7 coming over in this space. Looks like we have a 1 coming across in this space. What digits haven't we tracked as much? We've got 2 8s that point over here to give an 8, give an 8. Up top, we have just actually one spot for an 8, so this will give us a lot of progress. 8 is going to hit our 4, hits our 1, hits our 7. That hits this 7, 4 note. Now got 2 and 6 in this corner, but 2's already in this row, so 6 with 2. 6 makes this 5, and 6 moving up this 5. Last digit over here is this 2. This is a 6. We have 3, 9 to go in the space, and the 3's down below. That puts in this 2, puts in this 2. Last 2's go in these spots, just from Sudoku. 6 and 9 to fill in the space. That gives us a 9 and 5 to put in the grid. We've got a 6, 9, and 5 in this space to go, and another 5, 9 over here. We've got a 1 with a 9, so 9 up above, 1 here, 1 with 3, 3 with 6, and 6 with 5. So it looked easy at the end of the puzzle, but it was certainly not easy in the middle of the puzzle, and that was where, not at all obvious, but a first key step to observe was a naked pair, 2, 6 coming over here, sets up a 5, 6 pair, but then also puts a 2 pointing down through this column, which sets up a required 3. The only other sort of thing that some solvers may have used was uniqueness. You can get a 1, 3 in this cell, which puts in an option to say the cell can't be a 1 or a 3, but the logical requirement is a 2 pointing down into the cell. So if you made it through this grid and found an easy way to place this 3 in this red box, like, congratulations for you. It's a really hard set of Sudoku deductions to get to there, but it's part of the elegant logical hooks that Ashish wrote out into this grid. So thanks, Ashish, for the puzzle. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you again soon.